We still have handyman Jake Gray one-on-one with Ryan Conway to come to see who will be in the semifinals, but let's see what Chacha can do here against Draeger, because Draeger, also like you, has been one to call out Blackjack in the past, so he definitely has a clear target in mind as well.
Why do you think I like him so much? I love him. Hard-hitting, old-school style. I mean, in all honesty, the story of this matchup is Draeger's chops versus Chacha's kicks, and as someone that literally felt these kicks last week, they're no joke.
Draeger, sort of a throwback as far as those tough, gritty barroom brawler types with a little bit more technique, but also very technical as well.
You talk about hard-hitting barroom styles. It reminds me a lot of myself.
Yeah. How many barroom brawls have you been?
Way too many to count, Paul.
Well, nonetheless, I don't know if I'm going to take your word for that, but I do know that Draeger has his eye not only on Blackjack, but he wants to let everyone know from the Beyond Institute of Professional Wrestling and past that, that he is the man for tomorrow.
When you're as good as Julius Draeger, well, you damn well want to let everybody in the entire arena know.
Has him up. Look at that arm drag by Chacha. There's another one. Look at Chacha gaining a lot of confidence over the last 2 weeks.
Well, he needs to have a little bit of confidence. I mean, after the 2 beatings that he's witnessed from Lucas Chase and myself.
Oh, look at that. Chacha went for that springboard. Draeger was right there to send him down. And speaking of down, goes Chacha as Draeger standing tall here in the quarterfinals of the tournament for tomorrow. Draeger also knows that people like Wheeler Yuta, MJF, Willow Nightingale, the Young Bucks, you go way back. You talk about a who's who in our sport, Draeger wants to join that list.
Of course he does. You just named an all-star list of who's who of professional wrestling right now. Why wouldn't anybody that's as hungry as Julius Draeger want to be named in that category?
Well, he looks to join that list, but he also wants to send a statement here in the early going of the tournament to not only win, but to overwhelm Erik Chacha. When you talk about overwhelming, that has been Chacha's life the last 2 weeks.
Of course it has. I mean, when you wrestle a guy like BRG, you damn well know that you're going to get that hard-hitting, brutal style that every professional wrestler fears in their life.
As here comes Draeger into the corner. Chacha gets the boot up, shoulders down. Count of 2. Oh, but Chacha went for another one of his patented kicks. Draeger right there to say, I don't think so. I am the man for tomorrow. And maybe a little too aggressive for his own good.
I love it. I love it. Nope, nope. Just keep laying in those punches. This man knows that he can knock Chacha out. He's taking advantage. Man, he is so smart. He had that kick well scouted, and look at that. Chacha's feeling the pain right now as he rains down those punches.
Well, we talked about in the last match, Nicholas Petit, he might have cost himself by not going for a cover. Do you think Draeger just made the same mistake?
Well, the problem is that Nicholas Petit went for a freaking victory lap. Julius Draeger was laying in the punches to make sure that his opponent stayed down.
Well, that is a very clear, distinct difference, and you are right on that one as Draeger lateral press, only a count of 2, but as you know from having experience in the past, tournament style competition is so much different. The adrenaline just rushes a little bit more. There's so much more at stake. You really find out who can handle the pressure.
There's a much more gratifying feeling about not only gaining a victory against 1, but 2, 3, 4 opponents at this point. When you take out a majority of the roster, there's nothing like it.
As Draeger now with that lock in on the elbow, wrist, shoulder of Chacha, but Chacha getting back to his feet.
Abdominal stretch locked in.
As now, look at that. Here comes Chacha. He reverses. Draeger up to his feet. Chacha, is he on the comeback trail here? Worcester is coming to life for Erik Chacha. Can he punch his ticket to the semifinals? He's trying that knockout blow, but man, if you want to trade shots with someone, Draeger's ready and willing to go. He's gonna try Goes for that knee, but look at that, closing the distance, getting in that clinch is Draeger, so that Chacha was unable to try those home run shots, but he got it that time.
Fortunately, this is Chacha's bread and butter. As much as I love Julius Draeger, he's got an uphill battle now.
Time limit, 5 minutes remaining.
Shot, trips out the legs. Is Chacha gonna punch his ticket, or can Draeger hang on?
Those brutal kicks in the game on their way.
Right to the sternum. That could send the oxygen straight out of your lungs. Chacha gonna go for broke. Oh, Draeger ducked. Up to his feet, misdirection. Spinning back kick. Can Chacha get it? This could be it. Is he in the semis? Draeger is out at the count of 2.
Almost the upset of the night, Paul Crockett. That would have been the upset of the tournament for a fact.
That would have been maybe the biggest upset that we've seen at Open over the years. But Erik Chacha looking to put the finishing touches and head to the semis. Draeger might be out. No, Draeger caught him. He caught him. What's he gonna do here? Slingshot into the corner. Boot to the midsection. Double underhook. What's he gonna go for here? Oh, he hits a pedigree. Draeger's in the semifinals. He was able to hang on.
The time of the fall, 6 minutes, 28 seconds. Here is your winner, advancing to the semifinal round, Julius Draeger.
Oh, come on, Draeger. He isn't done yet. He's gonna put him in that camel clutch.
Poor Chacha. What's this joke doing out here?
Here is handyman Jake Gray out here to make the save.
What's the ring attendant doing out here?
But that is handyman Jake Gray. He is in the tournament for tomorrow as well, as these two have a long history as well. As he comes out here to make the save for Erik Chacha.